Hello everyone, and welcome to our exciting lesson on subtraction, where we're going to explore how to take numbers away and understand what's left behind. Today, we'll discuss the concept of subtraction in a fun and interactive way. Subtraction is not just about numbers, it helps us solve problems in our everyday lives. So, let's jump right in and discover the magic of subtraction together. Let's start by understanding what subtraction really means. Subtraction is all about taking away objects from a group to find out how many are left. When we show subtraction in math, we use a special symbol called the minus sign, which looks like this, a small dash or line. For example, if you have 5 delicious cookies and you eat 2 of them, you are left with 3. In math, we show this as 5 minus 2 equals 3, or 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. So what does the minus sign mean? Essentially, it tells us to take away. Now, let's visualize subtraction. Imagine you have 9 colorful balloons. If 4 balloons float away, how many do we have left? You would cross out the 4 that flew off into the sky and count what's remaining. We can say 9 minus 4 equals 5, so 9 minus 4 is equal to 5. Isn't it amazing how we can see subtraction happening in real life? Now, there's also an interesting rule to remember. When we subtract 0 from any number, the number remains the same. You can think of 0 as representing nothing. For instance, if you have 6 shiny toys and don't take away any, you still have 6 toys. So, 6 minus 0 is equal to 6. Now, what happens when we subtract a number from itself? If you start with 8 yummy cookies and eat all 8, how many cookies do you have left? That's right, you have 0 cookies. So, we write that as 8 minus 8 is equal to 0. This helps us understand that when you subtract the same number, you always end up with nothing. Next, let's see how subtraction can help us compare numbers. For example, if Tom has 9 books and Maria has 4 books, how many more books does Tom have than Maria? We'll subtract the two values. 9 minus 4 is equal to 5. This tells us Tom has 5 more books than Maria. Let's think about another scenario. Alex has 7 toy cars and Ben has 3. How many more cars does Alex have than Ben? That's right. We subtract. 7 minus 3 is equal to 4. So, Alex has 4 more toy cars than Ben. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting: fact families. Fact families show us how addition and subtraction are connected. For example, if you know that 3 plus 5 is equal to 8, then from that, you can also say 8 minus 3 is equal to 5 and 8 minus 5 is equal to 3. They're all connected. If you know another fact, like 4 plus 6 is equal to 10, what could the related subtraction fact be that starts with 10? Think about it. Subtraction can also be done using a number line, which helps us visualize how to subtract by counting back. If we want to subtract 8 to 3, we would start at 8 and move 3 spaces to the left on the number line, first to 7, then to 6, and finally landing on 5. So, 8 minus 3 equals 5. Can you imagine starting at 10 and moving 4 spaces to the left? What number will you land on? Now let's move to some real-world examples. Imagine a bakery with 15 sweet cupcakes. They sell 6 cupcakes. How many cupcakes are left at the bakery? To find out, we simply subtract the number sold from the total. If we do 15 to 6, we can find that 9 cupcakes are left. And here's a helpful trick: you can use addition to check if your subtraction answer is correct. For example, if you solve 12 minus 5 is equal to 7, you can double check by adding your answer, which is 7, back to the number you took away, which is 5. Does it equal 12? Yes, it does. So that means your subtraction was correct. Now it's your turn to try. If you solve 14 minus 6 is equal to 8, can you check if that adds up to 14? And finally, let's do one last example to finish up our lesson. Imagine a pet store with 17 goldfish. They sell 9 goldfish. How many goldfish are left? We can figure this out by subtracting 17 to 9. Think about it this way: if you know that 17 minus 10 is 7, and then you add back 1 because you've subtracted 1 extra fish, you'll figure out that there are 8 goldfish left. Wow, what a great way to use subtraction in both numbers and real life. Keep practicing these concepts, and you'll be a subtraction expert in no time. Today we've journeyed through the wonderful world of subtraction. We learned that subtraction means taking away, using the minus sign to show this operation. We explored how to visualize subtraction with real-life examples like cupcakes and balloons. Remember, subtracting 0 leaves the number unchanged, and subtracting a number from itself gives us 0. We also discussed fact families, how subtraction helps us compare numbers, and how to use a number line. Plus, we discovered ways to check our work using addition. Keep practicing, and subtraction will become second nature to you. Thank you for joining us today in our learning adventure about subtraction. We hope you now feel more confident in your subtraction skills and understand how they connect to many everyday situations. Keep practicing, keep exploring the world of math, and remember, math can be fun. Until next time, happy learning, everyone!